Two of the things I'm pretty proud of in Mont Kiara and Utamas is the first thing we recommended Agile Mont Kiara, which today it has gone up quite a fair bit, and then we move on to second project that we actually recommended 163. To date, the mall has been very happening and a lot of shoppers and diners came into the mall. It's a very successful mall in Mont Kiara compared to one Mont Kiara and Plaza Mont Kiara. So the residences that we actually propose is Ooak residence. It's very simple, 3 different layouts, 696, 816 and also 1016. So why is it 163 can do so well? Why? Two things, because of the tenant mix and also the positioning of the mall. In terms of mall, right, the mall management is very important. It determines the success or the failure of the mall. See, in Jalan Kiara, there's 2 malls. One is one Mont Kiara, which is not doing that well. Maybe it's like going to dead soon. Then Plaza Mont Kiara is a retail area. One of the way to see whether the area is actually happening or not, you see the number of food, Panda and also Grab Moto. That means a lot of demand of food around here. There's a lot of people around here. This is Hotel Suites. The next block is, which is more completed one, the next to it on the left, right, is the Ooak Residence. So this is 163 mall done by YNH Property, but the mall is actually run by another company, which actually one of the pioneer for One Utama Bangsa Village. You can see one Mont Kiara, right? You can see the tenant mixture. You go in also, you don't feel like going to Jalan in that area. But 163, it has greeneries, it has garden, it has outdoor areas. So it feels like more closer to nature. So they put nature first thing. The second thing is that because retail consultant did the tenant mixture and also the mall management. Based on their past record, right? Why do this consultancy do well? Because they have a good network with various tenants, good tenants that can come into the mall to make the mall more vibrant, more happening, so that these kind of great tenants, right, actually bring in a lot of crowd, a lot of shoppers, a lot of diners coming in. In 163, right, their grocer is Jaya Grocer located at the ground floor. As compared to one Mont Kiara is Village Grocer and then is a basement. So in terms of grocer itself is already more convenient. The second thing what I like about 163 shopping mall is because of the open air, the natural light that comes in, and you feel like a lot of gardens and waters inside the mall. And then of course third thing, the position is well because they put in a lot of F&B. As compared to one Mont Kiara, there's not as many F&B. I believe in Mont Kiara, right, F&B has been playing a very important role, especially on this side of Mont Kiara, because if you were to dine over in Hatamas, right, you need to drive over and then very hard to find car park. People tend to double park and then you kena saman. So in this area, it's actually previously before 163, there's an underserved area in terms of F&B. Lack of F&B in this area. That's why how 163 make it. There's another place called Shopplex, but Shopplex just a mere like 5 to 6 F&B outlets. In 163 is really complementing the entire Jalan Kiara 1, and then 163 has access to Jalan Kiara 1 and also Jalan Kiara 4. 4 is the backside of it. After Residency 22, Corey, Safina completed, right, Jalan Kiara offers another access or exit for people who go to 163, which is a better access, which means you can come out from the back instead of the front, which is always congested during the peak hours. So from here, then we can turn left to the Jalan Kiara 4. Jalan Kiara 4, that means it's a backside of 163, then Ooak Residence, the one that we saw a few years ago. Then of course this is Jalan Kiara 4 that leads to Safina and also Inspirasi. But I'm not interested to go in because the road is just one straight road all the way to Inspirasi. So we will just make a U-turn in front and then show you how accessible is it to 163 and also Acoris. Last time when we recommended Agile, it was about 700 plus per square feet. And then Thomas Regency 2 about an old condo also selling about the same price. So definitely we choose a new one. And of course, Agile has its own signature as well. And today the smallest unit is asking price is 950,000. Because 10-acre total development size, 6.5 they use it for landscaping, green area, green lungs of the development. One of the signature which I like the most in Agile Mont Kiara. The second thing is because of the access. Turn left to Solaris, turn right to Publica and KL Metropolis. And of course the second project that we recommend in Mont Kiara, actually the first project in Mont Kiara, is 163. 163 has its own special selling point because it's like very prime location. There's no other empty land in that area already. So undeniably, it has a very strong advantage. The second thing is because during that time, after the developer revised the price, revised the package and the usage of the building from commercial, from hotel to residential, it makes a lot of sense because the price point is awesome. We bought, I think it's about 900 per square feet. This is hotel suites. The next block is, which is more completed one, the next to it on the left, right, is the Ooak residence. So this is 163 mall done by YNH property, but the mall is actually run by another company, which actually one of the pioneer for One Utama Bangsa Village. 900 per square feet, you're comparing to, let's say, Acroris. Next door is easily 1,001, so it's 20% below market value, and we are comparing transacted price, sub-sale price. It's not asking price or more, so it's quite accurate to make a consumption that is a safe entry. Then of course the third thing, what is the selling point of 163? Of course, is the mall. Without the mall, it would be a normal condo. With a mall and a successful mall, definitely is a very strong catalyst to push up the demand for 163. How do we know that 163 will make it? Very simple recipe but very important recipe, which is who is the mall management. Of course, we know the mall management who runs before One Utama Bangsa Village and a lot of other malls, a lot of successful track record and case study. So therefore, we knew that 163 would definitely make it, and then we proposed the project. And 2 years, 3 years down the road, we can see that how 163 is doing. It's really pretty well. A lot of diners, a lot of shoppers, a lot of crowd. Compared to the one Mont Kiara, you can see the crowd, right? You can literally compare how much of people will go there for dining and also grocery, right? That's one of the proudest and happy things that I can bring value to the audience, to the investor that came on board with us, trusted us, even though the developer is not tier 1 developers. It's YNH, but with the right recipe, can you still make it? Proven concept can. Agile also same thing. Agile is not the first tier in Malaysia. They are very new. In fact, Agile Mont Kiara is the first project they have in Klang Valley. So does that mean new developer cannot deliver value? No, you have to know how to choose. For those who bought 163 and also Agile, I recommend you not to sell it yet. Because there is still 2 more catalysts, potential catalysts that yet to be materialized. One is KL Metropolis, 2 MRT Line 3. MRT Line 3 has been given a green light yesterday or 2 days ago. So let's look forward for better connectivity in Dutamas and also Mont Kiara. Once again, congratulations and thank you to all those buyers who actually supported me in Agile and also in 163 Ooak Residence. I hope to be able to recommend more of good deals. For those who are still keen into investing, and feel free to join our hot deals group in Facebook and Telegram. Every now and then, if you find any hot deals or good deals worth looking at, worth sharing and worth investing, we will share in the group. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Bye bye.